Halloween night, 1974. Fairhope, Alabama's been acting strange these past few months. Folks don't like to talk about it straight, but everybody's noticed. Dogs barking at nothing, porch lights flickering when the lines are solid, radio stations cutting out and catching songs that ain't been played in 20 years. Little things, odd things. The kind you try to laugh off until they pile up so high you can't ignore them no more. I keep me a notebook. Nothing fancy, just one of them dime store spirals. Wrote down every oddball thing I've seen or heard since June. Blue lights drifting over the pecan grove, 2 in the morning. Footprints in the mud behind the shed, start in the middle and don't go nowhere. Crow feather on my truck seat, windows rolled tight. That book's near full now, and it's got me thinking all them pieces might fit together if you look just right. Every story, every clue keeps pointing to that old house sitting out yonder on County Road 9. The carpenter place. Ain't had a soul live there since I was a boy, but it's still standing, leaning to one side like it's listoning in. Folks cross the road rather than walk by it even in broad daylight. You can laugh, but I swear the air there weighs more than anywhere else. Stand at the gate long enough, you'll feel it pressing on your chest, same as I have. A few nights back, I put my ear to that front door. Don't ask me why. Curiosity's got its claws in me, and I'll be damned if I didn't hear a high-pitched whistling, like a kettle fixing to boil. No one inside, no stove burning, just that sound hanging in the dark. I pulled back quick, 'cause every hair on my arms was standing straight. So here we are, Halloween night, me and my good buddy fixing to meet down by Carla's newspaper stand. Streetlight hums there, moths hitting the glass like they're trying to warn us away. He's bringing coffee in a thermos and a flashlight bright enough to blind a coon. I got rope, chalk, a pocket knife, and a little mason jar of salt my granny swore'd keep off whatever don't belong in this world. Might sound foolish, but I'd rather be foolish than sorry. We got rules. Step quiet. Don't split unless we have to. If the bell rings, we freeze. If the air smells like copper, we get the hell out. Bravery's fine, but stupid will get you buried. Still, I can't help wanting to know. Something's been stirring in this town, and it all circles back to that house. Last week, the hound stopped barking all at once, just stood there watching the empty air by the chimney. Power went out, but only when my record player spun that old tune Mama used to hum. Crows have been roosting on the telephone wires, all fastened west like they're waiting for something.
Flight 527, runway 8 kilo here, cleared for takeoff. Flight 527, runway 8 kilo here, cleared for takeoff.
It looks like you're descending, sir. I need to make sure you are climbing, not descending. Go to pilot. Air 22 Golf, stay altitude. Click 500 to the Golf. Air 22 Golf, low altitude alert. Climb immediately. Climb the airplane, maintain 5,000. Climb the airplane, please. Just level out the plane and climb the airplane up to 5,000 when you can, sir. You appear to be descending again, sir. Are you, stay altitude?
Tower, an aircraft just crashed about a half mile in front of us into the house.
Maybe it's all nothing. Maybe it's just creaks and shadows and a raccoon squatting where he don't belong. But if it's more, if all them little signs light up into something bigger, then tonight's the night we find out. When that house finally exhales, when whatever's hiding in there turns its eyes on us, I aim to be ready, with my friend beside me, to meet whatever waits in the dark. Well now, let me catch y'all up proper. This very afternoon, I went and bought me a big old box of books from them college youngins down by the fairgrounds. They was cleaning out a dorm room, tossing things they didn't reckon had much worth. Truth is, they didn't know what treasure they had sitting there in them dusty covers. One book in particular, Lord, it was so caked with dust I near choked just blowing on it. Felt older than my grandpappy's boots. Took me a spell for I got the courage to open it, and when I did, well, there was a passage in their odd thing mighty peculiar. Sounded less like poetry and more like some kind of Halloween conjure. Reading it out loud in the afternoon light gave me a shiver straight down my bones, like the autumn wind whistling through bare pecan branches. Been sitting heavy on my mind ever since, like something scratching around the edges of my thinking. Makes the hair on the back of my neck prickle something fierce. Now, here it is, All Hallows Eve, Fairhope, Alabama, 1970-something, moon riding high, and the streets quiet as a graveyard. I keep hearing that line over and over in my head, like it ain't done with me yet. Maybe I ought to wait until morning to fool with it. But here I am, lantern in hand, standing on the porch, fixing to step foot in that old ghost house down yonder. Folks say it's just rotten timbers and possums, but I got me a notion it might be holding more than cobwebs tonight. And I tell you plain, I sound like one of them fool cartoon teenagers with their talking hound dog, bumbling through shadows, imagining spooks round every corner. But I can't be bumbling like Laurel and Hardy. Gotta put on my best Nancy Drew hat-keen eyes, steady hands, no nonsense. Cause on this night of nights, with the Gulf breeze blowing cold and that book's words rattling round in my skull, something sure feels off. Like the world's tilted just enough that you know something ain't right, but you can't rightly say what. Reckon I'll find out soon enough if I got the grit to step across that threshold. The veil grows thin, the night grows deep, where shadows wander, where silence weeps. All Hallows Eve, the door swings wide, the living walk, the dead abide, hearths burn low, candles sigh, lanterns gutter, the spirits cry. The wind is bitter, the ground is cold, the ancient stories stirred, retold. Keep your children near, lock fast the gate, the hour is ripe, the hands of fate. The sour waits with hollow grin to draw the fragile shadows in. He walks the fields where scarecrows stand, he drags the sea across the sand. A crowd of bone, cloak of ash, eyes like embers, cold from clash. He sets his table in the glade, with spectral fruit and feast arrayed. Silver goblets, meat of air, yet all who eat are prisoners there. So hide your babes, keep Hearthstone bright, guard your door against the night. For should they wander from your side, they'll feast with salad lost inside. The laughter comes from hollow trees, the whispers crawl upon the breeze. Jack-o'-lanterns leer and glow, marking paths where children go. Step not beyond the ancient barrel, else the moon will loose her arrow. The hunt begins when bells are rung, and Samhain claims the tender young. Mothers weep and fathers pray, yet none can turn the god away. His hunger is the wheel that turns, the veil is thin, the harvest burns. Candles gutter, spirits roam. The dead tonight may walk you home. faint and sweet, sing the songs of endless feast. No bread, no milk, no prayer of old can buy them back or break his hope. So heed the tale when nights grow long. Guard your blood with fire and song. For Samhain comes when shadows weave on All Hallows' dark, unholy eve. And if you falter, if you stray, if watchful I should slip away, know this truth, though hearts may cleave, your child shall dine with him this eve. Been acting twitchy all week, Beni. Like you done seen something crawling out the swamp. What's in that bag?
Ain't no crawling critter. Something older. Found me something at Miss Lucille's shop off Church Street.
Lord have mercy, you went and seen that voodoo priestess again? Thought you swore her off after she tried selling you that hate water.
This ain't go snake oil. Paid $3.50 for these.
$350? Boy, you've been sniffing too much marsh gas.
She said they belonged to Baron Samdi himself, the Loa of Death. Guardian of graveyards. These ain't just glasses, they're a doorway. Said they can see past the veil.
Past the veil? You mean like ghosts? Spirits?
Not just C&M over. That old Hensley house where the kid's been disappearing. Lucille said these could help us find M if they're on the other side.
You're talking about walking into the dead folks' yard like it's the Piggly Wiggly.
Something in that house took those kids. Ain't no deputy's flashlight gonna catch it. But maybe they can.
You even try them on yet?
Once, in my mama's garden last night. The air got cold, real cold. Saw shapes moving between the azaleas. Shadows where nothing stood. Heard a voice whisper my name like a cane-toad croaking.
Well, hellfire, Beni. That's something. But if them glasses really belong to the Baron, you best mind your manners. The Lord don't play.
And run fast, Bearklaw. Because once we put these on, I don't think the den'll just stand still no more.
Lord help me. But if I see something reaching for me from the other side, I'm running like a scalded dog.
Sounds like the war zone all over again.
We can't stay here for long. I don't know what the hell is happening out there, but those were fireworks going off.
The firehouse is a few blocks away. If we go slow and low, try not to bring the wrong attention to us. We should make in fairly quick, like...
We need to save anyone we see and get the safe tea quick like. This jar of salt will only do so much.
made it. Looks deserted. No lights, no people. Looks like the rest of the town. Don't make any sense. Though, not with all that chaos we heard. After all that gunfire, sirens, and now, not a single dead body. Maybe we can call for help inside. Or at least find some keys to a vehicle.
Beni, boy, you don't know how good it is to see someone, hell, even if it's you and Bearklaw. I've been holding Firewatch tonight while the others took Engine 1 down to Hope Park for the Halloween fair for the kids. Hay rides and all. Engine 2 is covering Firewatch in the state park. But once the store rolled in, I lost every line I had. Phone's dead. CB's been nothing but static. Not a damn voice coming through.
Let's head over to Sonny's. He's got that new diesel generator, plenty of fuel. Place is built like a storm bunker. Maybe we can regroup there. If we find anyone on the way, we should bring them with us.
Good call. We'll take what we can carry. But I'll warn you, I've seen my share of bad nights, and this one's just getting started.
Yeah, you ain't seen what we just ran through.
You two head to the diner. Check for folks there. I'll swing by the park. Meet me back in 30. If anyone's still breathing, we're bringing them home.
Stay behind me, Bearklaw. Let me go first.
Beni, is that you out there? Wow. Man, am I glad to see both of you. It was a good night. The kids' party went smooth, everyone laughing. But around midnight, power cut out. Sounded like a damn tornado hit the place. We hid in the back, but when it passed, there was blood everywhere. Not ours. I don't even know whose.
Let's get you patched up. We ran into Mac. He's headed to the park, checking for survivors. Says the phones are down, CB2.
We gotta move! Found the other fire crew shaken up bad, but alive. We've got a truck, and Sonny's on the CB, faint but there. He's heading to the station, firing up that generator. Says he's prepping for survivors.
Negative K, nothing further, just take care of me on the corner.
Engine 1. Come back. Anyone reading me out there? Over.
I repeat, this is Engine 2. Who is this? Over.
Engine 2. Thank the Lord. This is Marcel. You boys still breathing? Over.
Marcel. Man, good to hear a live voice. We're mobile, got a few wounded, but we're rolling. What's your situation? Over.
You're holding steady. Got survivors. Some beat up, some worse. Bunny's got the generator running and floodlights on. Over.
Copy that. We were headed toward the firehouse. Figured we'd regroup there. Oh. You got anyone on that end? Over.
Negative. You don't go to the firehouse. We just left there with Chief Mac. You know what? No signal. You hear me? Over.
Roger that. No firehouse. We'll alter course. Said Mac's still alive? Over.
Yeah. He's with Beni and Bearklaw. They're out searching the west side, picking up folks as they go. Over.
Good to know. We're heading down County Road 12, cutting through toward Maine. Whole damn town's blacked out. Looks like a war zone. Over.
Yeah. We seen it too. Blood. Busted glass. But no bodies. You find anyone alive, bring him in. We'll keep the lights on. Over.
Roger that. We've seen enough tonight to take your word. Over.
You ain't alone, brother. Yeah. Just keep moving toward the light. Over and out.
Engine 2, out.
You go with that 43 you had, I didn't hear any, but I had just looks like we do.
10-4, I just wanted to know if you wish to put back 76 to Cabana Circle or to the subject address.
Yeah, I'll be 23 back on that town property case, and I'll be 76 to the Williams Road address to see if I can find the apron.
449-1120.
Down 49, 1121, thank you.
10-4.
Code 4.
This ain't right. All this blood and no dead? You think this is just chaos or something else?
Whatever it is, we pissed someone or something that set this in motion.
In. God help us all. 'Cause whatever came for this town ain't done yet.
Lord Almighty, if this is a dream, somebody best pinch me awake right quick. My legs weren't made for all that running. I ain't sprinted that hard since the sheriff's turkey chase in 62.
Dream or not, Bear, that was no costume party out there. I saw their eyes, empty as a church with no hymns. Dead men don't walk unless something foul has been stirred.
Hellfire, it feels like I'm back in Da Nang. Streets on fire, folks screaming, bodies getting up when they got no business moving. I swore I'd never see war again, yet here it is, crawling out of the dirt.
No. no. Calmer now. We just need to wake up, that's all. Any minute, alarm clock's gonna ring. I'll be back in my shop sorting paperbacks, wondering why the floorboards creak. This is a nightmare with a bad sense of humor.
There. Listen, this ain't sleep. This ain't dreaming. Evil's walking outside, and we're still breathing, which means we got a duty. We keep folks together. We hold the line.
Duty. Yeah, that's the word. In country, you don't get to close your eyes and hope it's a dream. You keep your rifle clean, keep your brothers close, and you don't quit breathing till the sun comes up. Guess tonight ain't no different.
Well, reckon if we ain't waking up, then we better figure how to stay alive till daylight. And Lord help us all if daylight don't come.
Be still, my weary travelers. You have run far, but the night's story is not yet finished. You three have caught the eye of old Baron Samdi himself. He has watched your stumbling flight, your fear, your courage, and he has been most entertained. But you, Beni, he wished to teach you a lesson. A reminder, soldier, never trifle with forces beyond your grasp. Life and death are not toys for men to shuffle like cards. You can thank him properly, in the dawn, by returning the glasses to your voodoo priestess. She will be waiting. The storm crows called out to us, and we answered. For a time we will remain near the great tree, where the veil runs thin. Perhaps you will need us yet, if you insist on walking the crooked path that leads toward shadow. But take heed, let the true sages of the arcane tend to the mysteries. That burden is not yours to carry. Come the morning, all will return as it should be. And Dr. Brown will come to speak with you. He seeks the missing children, and he will want your tale. For now, rest, my friends. The night is long, but sleep will guard you. We will meet again, sooner than you think. This land has been blessed. Its breath stirs in the stones. Its heart beats beneath the roots. The gardens stand as watchers eternal, their gaze unbroken, their silence deep. They see what was and what shall come, and in their shade no malice may linger. Walk softly upon this sacred soil, for every step is known, and every whisper carried by the wind. Go with peace upon your path, and live with love within your hearts. Let compassion be your compass, and kindness your crown. For though you journey onward, the land remembers, and the ever-watching gardens shall keep your spirit safe.